more snow.
Ah.
I'm so tired of snow.
Well, that's done. Now I can go to work. And we can get today started. Oh, welcome to the vlog. Today I'm having a fun day at work. I'm not saying it's going to be fun, but I'm giving a longtime crew person a Crew Person of the Year award today. We're going to buy her a cake, balloons, make the whole thing awesome. So,
Good morning, Robin.
Robin, you're here.
What?
Robin, you're the Crew Person of the Year.
Oh, get out! Oh, that's why you was.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to be, you know.
Not that it's Friday.
Get out!
Look at you get a flag.
Me? Ooh. Stop!
And there's something in here.
Let me take my Obama phone out. Take my.
No, you didn't.
Oh, look at that! That's gonna make me cry. Oh, thank you.
Home from work. In summation of the day, it didn't show up here, but I totally ended up making Robin, the girl I made Crew Person of the Year, I totally made her cry. I gave her like a sappy speech. She totally bawled, so nailed it. It's always the goal, is when you do something nice for somebody, you try to make them cry. That's what I like to try to do anyway. The more you cry, the nicer of a thing I've done for you. Talking about the shirts and what I want to do with the shirts, and I have some secret thing that I want to do with the shirts. Well, here's the secret thing. The first run of shirts we already paid for in full. We paid for them. We're taking the profits from those shirts to start the next run of shirts. When we do the next run of shirts, that's when our charity plan starts to kick in officially. I mean, officially, it's already kind of kicked in because we've already paid for the shirts and we're using these shirts to pay for the next shirts. But the idea is this. We will put a child's name on the sleeve of the shirt, same logo on the front. All the money that comes in from those shirts, half of that money will go to make the next run of shirts. The other half of the money, because what we're doing is, if we pay $5 for the shirt, we're charging $10. If we pay $9 for the shirt, we're charging $18. So half of the money will go to the next run of shirts. The other half of the money we're going to be using to do a toy run, a grocery card, that kind of thing to a family in need with a child with cancer. So it would look something like this. Your child's sick. Doesn't have to be some kind of horrible terminal illness, but their spirits are down, things aren't looking great for them. And what we do is we take, let's say it's $200 profit total from our run of 24 shirts. We take that money and we put that money solely to go to a toy store and buy your child $200 worth of toys. Or we buy a grocery card because that's what you need. You know, whatever it is that you need, that's what we're going to put that money towards to a family that needs it. We have 5 children, and I can't imagine. I remember just when Dylan had his kidney issues, and it was nothing that they said they couldn't fix. They were 100% certain they could fix it.
Right.
But I remember having a mental breakdown and crying for like an hour and a half straight in a hotel room the night before his surgery. And that was just a kidney issue that they told us, without a doubt, they were going to fix.
There was a 90% chance of...
So to have some kind of cancer or some other kind of childhood disease that maybe isn't as easy to fix, I can't imagine what a parent would go through in that situation. And we are not rich by any means, but if you're going to have a YouTube channel and every single day you're going to put your name out there, every single day you're going to talk and people are going to view you, you then have a platform. And as long as I've been doing this, I've been telling Amanda, like, my idea is to donate. My idea is to help however I can help. We did the Ronald McDonald House charity with the cruise night. We put it on the blog. But I've always wanted to go bigger. I've always wanted to help more. So
We have always
yeah,
wanted to.
I meant we. I was just saying I, because I was talking. And it's not just we, it's the whole family.
Yeah.
All 7 of us have sat down and we've talked about what I'm about to talk to you about. So I'm going to read you a Facebook post.
If there are tears, I'm sorry.
She goes by Allie. Her last name is Beavers. Her mom's name is Rachel Beavers. She's a child in the Geneva School District. She has brothers throughout the high school and one's in Dylan's grade.
One's in middle school, I think.
And she's in Head Start. Right after the school year, it was like the first week or 2 of school, right?
Yeah.
She got sick and went to the doctor and she found out she had cancer. Now, I don't know the family. I don't know any of these kids. We've just been following the story on Facebook, and it's an incredibly heartbreaking story. But when I see the pictures of this little girl, she looks so tough. She's still smiling. She doesn't look defeated by any of this that's going on. And I have to relate that to the parents in the situation that are keeping this child strong. And while they're keeping this child strong, they've got to keep themselves strong. So whatever we can do to help. So actually, why don't you read the Facebook post?
Oh, well, I wanted to show a picture of her.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I'm still looking. I'm looking for one of like her face. You know what I mean? She's a cute little girl. Here's a good one.
So this is Allie. And we want to help her.
Yes.
So this is the situation that recently occurred. She had surgery. She had gone through chemo. They thought they had got all of the cancer out. She went back to the doctor.
Found out it came back.
Found out it came back.
And then literally like a week and a half later, she wasn't feeling well, went back, and the tumor had doubled in size since, or maybe not doubled, but it got a lot bigger. I don't know how much bigger in that week and a half. And then today, there's been the newest update on Allie. Allie's cancer has been found in her lungs. Now on the most recent CAT scan. Treatment will continue to be radiation and chemotherapy, however, much more intensively. Pathology report from her recent surgery resulted in identifying the cancer as recurrent Wilms tumor, just meaning that it's the same type of cancer as she originally had been diagnosed in September with. Her kidney, that was also when her kidney was removed. It's the goal for the chemotherapy and radiation to shrink and eliminate the tumor. She has left near.
The tumor she has left near her liver.
Yeah, okay, thank you. I wasn't reading that quite right. After 12 weeks, if the goal isn't accomplished, we may be talking about surgery again. And of course, she says, I just want to thank you to all. Okay, I can't even read. I'm so upset.
She wants to thank everybody. Rachel, the mom, wants to thank everybody for their kindness and support.
Sorry.
So again, there's not a ton we can
teary.
do as a family of 7. There's not a lot we can do. But making these t-shirts initially was just our idea to make t-shirts to profit and, you know, whatever. And we had talked about it one night, and it was funny because we were I feel like we were thinking the exact same thing. Yeah. I was like, hey, you know what I want to do? And she was like, with these t-shirts, this is what we should do. And Allie was the first person we wanted to help, and we had only talked about Allie. That was our initial conversation, just helping Allie. Yep. And after talking about Allie, then we were like, well, what happens after that? Then there's another kid, and another kid, and another kid. There's always going to be a kid there that needs their spirits lifted, that needs help, that needs support, and there's going to be parents that want that help. So we've contacted Rachel, the mom, and she's
given us the okay.
The okay. She's very thankful, very grateful that people are reaching out for her. So all the other people that have already given support and reached out, it's fantastic. I think they'll, even if a parent, I don't know, like in my head, if it were me, I feel like I wouldn't be like, oh, thank you, and giving hugs and kisses to everybody, because I would be so focused on that child. But, you know, she's still being appreciative, which is fantastic. And it's just, the whole situation is just a tough situation. And
heart-wrenching.
Yeah. So prayers for Allie, prayers for the family. We're going to get through the shirts we have already ordered now, and then we'll be publicizing through YouTube. I know her sister, Rachel's sister, is trying to sell shirts as well for the cause, and we don't want to overlap that situation, right. So we're just going to sell ours through YouTube. So whether you buy the shirt now or buy the shirt when we do the next run with Allie's name on the sleeve, either way you're helping. It's all going towards that cause in the long run anyway, and then we'll move on to somebody else. So that is our new Berge Blender charity. That's the charity we're starting. You've heard it here. in 8.5 minutes long, drawn out. The good news is I don't have to record anything else the rest of the day. The vlog is done, so that's good. But again, prayers to the family, prayers to Allie, and if everybody could take a minute and just pray for that family as well, and just whatever you can do, whether it's buy a shirt or make your own shirts up, whatever you want to do to help out this family or any other family in need. I'm done rambling about it.
Thank goodness. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to be special. Listen. You make me feel special. Yeah, you make me feel special.
Attention, Applebee's! We have a very special birthday in the house. Applebee's is fun and true.
Applebee's is fun and true.
Especially when we sing to you.
Especially when we speak to you.
Good news is dessert is free.
Good news is dessert is free.
Bad news is we stop free.
Bad news is we stop free.
Round off, happy, round off, birthday. Bring it all down. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Load out.
It's time for the Landon Bergie.
Joke of the day. With
Dylan.
Okay, Dale.
Hang on, I need to close my cell phone.
Dale, come on.
Oh, what type of music do planets listen to?
I don't know what kind of music do planets listen to.
Neptune. Otherwise, I'm real late.
Okay, thanks. Good night, boys.
How much health am I? Oh, quick.
Well, it's the end of the vlog as you know it, and I feel fine. That was just an REM song. REM stands for Rapid Eye Movement. Anyway, so we went to Applebee's for dinner tonight to celebrate Dylan's birthday. Here's what's exciting. Their computers went down. We waited like an hour and a half for our food. We didn't complain or anything, but they gave us pretty much the entire meal free except for our drinks. So thank you, Applebee's, for an incredibly cheap birthday meal for Dylan. Very much appreciated.
They were really nice, though.
Yeah, it was fine. I was tired, so I was getting a little grumpy while I was waiting. I'm good now. That's fine. As soon as I saw what the total was for the bill, I was like, oh, this food's delicious.
Right.
Also, don't forget to get shirts. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the puree button.
And keep on blending.
Yeah. Cam drop.
Everywhere I go is home, every town and every road, every song.